I'm going to change the high pressure air conditioning switch because I have my engine fan that's coming on periodically by itself for no reason when I'm driving or sitting or whatever, and when it shouldn't be coming on when it's not hot or anything like that, and I'm not using the air conditioner. The most common reason that I'm hearing that causes that, and I agree, is the high pressure switch, and in my case that's it right there. Here's the new one. That's my dryer, receiver dryer they call that. You can get a special socket to fit this. This is almost it. This is what used to be. I'll show you something. These sides, it's got on the corners of the bolts, there's a little flat. It's not quite like a regular 6-point socket. And see that? It's got those so anyway, I was going to try to see if this one would fit, because this is an old oil pressure socket for oil. When I was a car mechanic, like a long time ago, 30-some years ago, this was a standard oil pressure switch on the engine. That's it was a special socket that fit that. Well, it almost fits this. This doesn't quite go down in it deep enough for it to go on there right. So I'm just going to do it with pliers. But I'm holding the camera with my hand, so let me climb up there and get this. If you don't know where your high pressure switch is, you can find it by tracing your lines from the compressor. The one that comes off the compressor and goes out to in front of the radiator is your high pressure line. So the line that comes back off of that condenser out there in front, line that comes back, that line somewhere along the way should have your high pressure switch on it. And so in my case it's right here. Screws right into this dryer. It doesn't have to be on the dryer, it could just be on the line someplace. But that's where it is, and I'm just going to take that off of there, and I need 2 hands. I gotta open up the pliers, and then I can grab that and twist that off of there. Got that broke loose where it'll come off. What that is it's a female thread right here. It just screws right into a Schrader valve. And for someone that doesn't know what a Schrader valve is, that's just it's like what's on your tires when you push that little pin in on the valve core and let the air out. It just screws right into one of those. It's got a pin right inside the center that'll push the pin in the valve core. And so that's all you got to do to put that on, is just screw that on there. So the Freon's not going to come out because the Schrader valve will stop it. There we go. Got that off. Make sure the O-ring appears to be in good shape. Not going to worry about it. I am going to wipe just a little bit of saliva around the outside of that O-ring to help the thing go on there. That's all there is to it. Just screw that thing on down. Not that I recommend saliva, that's just what I got handy. Tighten that, snug it down a little bit with the pliers, and plug it back in. That's how you change that high pressure switch on the air conditioner, and I hope that's all I need to do to get this fan to working the way it's supposed to.